Test. Whoa. In the red. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. This has a volume control on it. Let me see if it works. Which one is it? It has a headphone out. Headphone out. I'm not going to use that. Okay, here's the volume control. Let's see if it works. Okay. Test 1, 2. All the way down. I want to leave it all the way up. I just control the volume from the application. Keep it right off the red. Test. Yeah, that's loud. Okay. And my keyboard. I'm coming out of the keyboard, going in. Wait a minute. Coming out. Let's see. Oh, it's turned all the way down. Works better with the volume up too. Oh man. Okay, let me turn on my. Let's see. You can see my windows here. Which one? Okay, this one right here is my streaming application. I'm gonna put it over here. Put my headshot. I really don't need no. That's a back shot. That's a headshot. That's my headshot. Headshot. And this is my screen that streaming application. I had this turned sideways so I could fill up the screen with this. And this is my mix window. This is my big main window right here. That's the main window right in front of me. Headshot. And you see the microphone level right here going up, down, test. And let's turn on the keyboard. She'll be making noise, right? Come on in. Oh, I see. One button's off. One button was off. And let's turn it on. CP88. Welcome to CP8 piano right here. Okay, that's going in. Microphone in the red again. Turn the mic down some more. Okay. And here's my interface right here. CP88. That's going in. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to turn down the piano. I don't need to hear both of them. Oh, you know what? Yesterday I was coming through the Yamaha. Look, I had pills yesterday I didn't even take. 1.5. I broke out 2 more today. I didn't even take the ones from yesterday. I'm gonna take those in a minute. But here's what's going on. My S1 keyboard. I got motivated yesterday. I was tired after everything was over. I was doing my downtime and I was motivated. Oh, let's do a sound check too. I was motivated. I dragged myself back in here and bought the S1 in here and plugged it in. Everybody else has that thing working. I'm going to go and re-register. It's something. What? This thing keeps going off. This S1 keyboard has a short in the. Has a short in it. I have some chapstick. Well, let's do one thing at a time. Anybody that's not into music, into studio engineering and stuff, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. But this is everything has to be plugged in properly. And so let's get the sound check first here. Sound check that I am live. And let's get a turn that off. Let's go ahead and change the thumbnail again. This will be part 3, I guess. Part 2. Part 2. No, this is another thing. That's yesterday. Would love to get this S1 Native Instruments keyboard working. Routing signal flow. Okay, I'm attempting to route my S1 Native Instruments keyboard. Everybody else has it working. I'm thinking that because I didn't finish paying Sweetwater, that they put a lock on it with Native Instruments since I didn't really finish paying for it. It was an upgrade, though. That's what I didn't pay for. I didn't pay for my Ultimate Complete upgrade. I paid for the keyboard, I think. Anyway, and I have to go into Pro Tools to route the MIDI studio setup, MIDI setup. Well, you can watch and you can, hopefully you can catch on to what I'm doing. Okay. I changed it. I'm gonna leave the thumbnail like that. And here we are. Give myself a chat room. And give myself a thumbs up. Shake, 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 and turn myself around. Let me see. Okay. Now let's look here. This is how you route your keyboards. The keyboards, you can just plug them in and hope they work. But if you go to MIDI Studio, the only recording application that Pro Tools is the only one that I can find the MIDI Studio in. I haven't been able to find MIDI Studio in any other of the DAWs. MIDI Studio, I guess they might call it something else. It may be under a different name. It may be, in Logic, it may be control setup. But all of these are I had a lot of success using Pro Tools. As you see, I have, let me make this, let's go, I tell you what, let's go to this other window here. Let's go to the window where it's middle window, is this it? Okay, let's see, let's go ahead and set this up. Middle window. And middle window. Which one is it? No, that's not it. Okay, here's my middle window right here, right? And I have a headshot too, so if you want to see my lovely mug. Here's my mug shot. Right there. I'll move it out of get it out of the way. I can put it over here. None of these I'm using over here. None of these I'm using. Anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll start at the top here. This is my Machina. I had Machina plugged into Machina. When I used to just plug everything into everything. This one right here is just a MIDI cable coming out of the Phantom. I'm going to have some problems. This is the interface I'm using right now. Here's my Superior Drummer. I don't know why I have this. I don't think this needs to be plugged in. There's my X-Touch right there. My single fader controller. And here's this is where I think we want to start right here. So I'm going to move this one. Machina, okay. This is I had this, it was already here when I came in. That's my S1 keyboard and it's my Yamaha. So I'm going to plug this into everything. Here's Native Instruments here. So I'm going to plug Native Instruments into it's already plugged in. This is my keyboard. Keyboard's already plugged into the Yamaha, which I really don't know if there's somebody watching and saying you don't have to do all that. I'm going to plug native S1 into S1. You know, I really don't know. I did go to school to do this. I had a guy show me this. Shorty B. I was living in Potomac Gardens. He showed me. I was saying, I'm having problems getting things cooked up. He said, you need to go in the MIDI. And he took his time and showed me. But this is, I don't need this right now, I don't think. Oh, this is for, that's a Superior drum. I'm going to move this out the way. Here's my keyboard. Let's see. That's my Vote right there. That's my interface. I'm going to plug everything in. Somebody, you know, I know you don't need to plug everything. I know you don't need to plug everything into everything. Sometimes things just work when you plug it in. Like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of talking. S1, I'm going to plug my S1 also into my interface. I'm just going to route everything. I know you don't need to do this, but here's another S. Here's another, oh, here's my, let's see, do I have a keyboard? Okay, here's my keyboard again right here. And it's down here, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Somebody come in the, leave a comment in the chat room and they can tell everybody what I'm doing wrong. Right? Nobody here but us chickens. Haven't got no, oh, I heard from Matthew, my main man, #1 supporter. He left a comment yesterday. I don't see. Okay. Yeah. It's my, like I said, it's my keyboard. I want to plug it into the keyboard. And I want to also plug it into the S1. At least it's going to show up when I click on it. This one here, I need to throw this away. I don't use this anymore. This is left over from years ago. But it's not letting me throw it away. So I'm just going to let it sit over here in the corner with things I'm not using. It's my Donner synthesizer. I'm going to be using that soon. And my Razor loop deck control. I'm going to leave this stuff right here that I'm going to be getting into soon. Phantom O series. That's in the other room. I'll plug that up when I go in there. I call that Studio B. Okay. Native Instruments, where are you? Control, is it right here? Okay, I don't think anything else is. Just for grins, I'm going to bring my Machina down here. And I'm going to plug my S1 into a Machina, which it doesn't need to be. But just for grins, I don't think it's going to blow up anything. Right? And it's plugged into my keyboard, Native Instruments plugged into Native Instruments. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. I'm going to plug my keyboard into Machina. Whoops. Going in and coming out. Whoops. Missing. Keep missing. Yeah. So, see, everything is plugged in except for here. I don't have it's not plugged into X-Tech. Everything's connected. I know you don't have to do this, but I'm covering all bases. Somebody that know what I'm doing, that actually know what's going on, come in the chat room and leave a comment and tell me what I'm doing. It's ridiculous, I know, but at least leave a comment, even if it's destructive. I don't think it's such thing as destructive criticism to let somebody just come in there acting stupid. And I usually block when people leave some guy was saying something about there was no God or something. I don't know, but I just blocked them, deleted them and blocked them. I moved on with my life. Like I said, there's no way. Let me see, Cobalt. That's my synthesizer. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my synthesizer so it'll just be plugged in when no, I'm just gonna leave this here. My synthesizer, my X-Tech. I'm just gonna go ahead and plug in this is a controller, a switcher. I'm just gonna hook the switcher up to everything. Just for grins. Like I said, if somebody in the chat room watching that know that I don't have to do this, come in and tell everybody. Everybody's watching. I think the most people I don't have a lot of people that's not, everybody's watching the shorts. I think one time I got like 200 viewers. I did Autumn Leaves on the piano, but I think it's because I was dealing with my nephew. And most of those people was probably from my nephew's. But here's Pro Tools down here inside the I have Pro Tools down here in my streaming application. But that's that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to swipe to. I had 2 viewers. I guess that's Kevo. And here's Pro Tools here. And let's see if we have a virtual instrument. Let me open up one of my I just opened up Pro Tools just to do that, right? And pianos, I'm using that for the controller. And let's see, here's my piano here. Oh, no. It's playing everything else but piano. It's playing everything else but I'm not here to do this right here. I just wanted to route that using Pro Tools. Let me see if do I have any music in here on one of these Pro Tools sessions. Here's my pops, stems for my pops. I'm going to save that. And it's closing, it's going to open back up. Look, let me see if you can see all my screens. Let me see. All 3 screens. I need to turn them on. None of them are on. Let me turn on these screens, y'all. One. I'm not even going to name them. I'm just going to open them up real quick. Look at that one. It's got the fuzzy muzzies. Okay, here's all 3 of my screens. Let me see how I'm going to do this like this. Make this one the biggest one since it's a long oblong. Whoops, it don't want to do it. Oh, that's not it. What is that? Oh, that's my, what's the name? That's the camera I use for my Yamaha, for my screenshot of the keyboard. Make sure y'all still looking. Yeah. Yeah, that's my left screen, right screen. Anyway, you see everything's taking forever to load. Let's go ahead and I'm going to leave it right. Let me get my headshot in here, y'all. I'm not that vain, but LOL. There's my headshot right there. Okay. And let's go ahead. I'm going to leave you right here. Y'all can see all 3 screens. Okay. Whoops, what's this in the way here? Oh, that's part of the screen. I thought it was something right there on the screen. Oh, that's my uh Avid control surface. Okay, I can close my audio, MIDI audio. I'm waiting for the food lady supposed to be dropping past here to get something that belongs to her nephew. I mean her niece and her granddaughter. I got a scooter for her. She gonna give it to her for her birthday present. Sending my brother a message. He's in Hawaii, Kauai, Wiki. But if anybody have an old iPhone they don't want, I would take it. I live in Southwest Washington, D.C. I'll come and get it if you're in D.C., Maryland. If you ain't too far out in Virginia, you can send me the GPS. I'll pick it up myself. I ain't, Well, let's go ahead. Okay, look at, I was just looking at Pro Tools real quick before I close it out. Pro Tools. I might as well just close it. Oh, man. What's happening? Let's see if we can see if force quit window. See if anything's working. Yeah, Pro Tools is working. It's just okay, it's running slow. I still need to max this computer out completely. More memory, more storage. I won't get as much. My mouse. Here it is. Okay. You seeing what I'm seeing on my 3 screens. See it spinning. And something didn't load from Native Instruments. Ignore. And there goes I clicked twice, so now the beach ball. But Pro Tools is still functioning. Beach ball, beach ball, beach ball. Beach ball. Pro Tools says not responding. But anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next stage. I really don't need. I just want to let Pro Tools play for a minute. Don't need to. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can get this keyboard working. I'm gonna go to Native Instruments and I'm gonna register this keyboard again. Yeah. See if I can register it again. All right. Native Instruments. There it is, already there. Native Instruments. I'm gonna go directly to. Let me see. Native Instruments. Sign in. Let's see if we can register this instrument again. Can't see my password. I let a guy use my password for my Pro Tools years ago. My registration number. And matter of fact, that's when I was going to Omega Recording School. He's a African guy. He didn't even have an accent. I guess anyway, he called himself Gucci Wally Wah. I think it was Wally. And he named this, he said, guess why I call myself Gucci Wally Wah? I said, because everything you wear is Gucci. I don't know if they were paying him though. What's this? Time. Okay. Anyway, I'm signed into Native Instruments. See what we're having downloads. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and download the newest application again for Native SS. And then I'm gonna see if we can register. Go find the registration stuff. Did I just hit that? Okay, Native Instruments. Okay. I'm leaving this open so that the young lady want to. My phone's not working that good. But I told her she come here and I don't answer the phone. I just copied that message a couple of times and send it. It didn't. It's not going. Let me see. See, my phone only, I can only like send 2 texts on my phone and then it cuts off. Oh, it's a battery dead on my phone. So I have a wire behind. Yeah, it's something. Yeah. Oh, I need to turn on my cheap iPhone too, and start timing myself. I usually time myself every half an hour so I can see how fast time, so I can stay track on how fast time's flying. And this one doesn't. I wonder if I can send her all these messages on here failed. They're gonna Mike, my nephew. I didn't know I still had him in there. Anyway, let me set my. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock already. I say I'm not pushing myself no more, y'all. It's not the destination anyway. It's the journey. I have this old phone, my daddy's old phone. I wonder if I can make a phone call with this using Wi-Fi. Here's another really old phone in my. I think I found this. Screen's all cracked. I was gonna get this to the guy that's the holy man. It's a holy man sleeping outside. Yeah, young man too. Let's see. How do you turn this thing on? Okay, there it is. Android. I wonder if I can make a phone call using Wi-Fi. Anyway, let's see. Uh, hmm. Okay. Now I can go to the main screen. Is this? I didn't set up none of these windows. This takes 20 minutes. In the morning, it takes about 20 minutes to set all the stuff up. So I cut to the chase. Okay, that's the main screen right there. Might as well throw my beautiful headshot in here too. Oh man. Here I'm in. Here I'm in. I'm gonna flip this over the other way. Probably facing the right way. Okay. And there's my native instruments, native SS. I'm putting it in the application. I'm gonna replace it. And I want to see if I can find a way to re-register. Because I don't know I already registered. But when I look on my little application, the serial number's not showing up. Let's see. Account, subscription, products. Start one at a time. It's my account, downloads, account settings, drivers. Okay, my products, update drivers, not registered. My products and drivers, I already did that. My products again. Okay, my products and downloads. Okay, I have Machina 2. I thought this was Machina 3. Hardware connection, products, hardware connection, register products. All these are my plugins. Okay, let me see if I can find my keyboard. Here's my keyboard right here. Contact complete. And there's, let me see, what is this? 61 keys? That's 25. Yeah, I gave that one away to a young lady. I don't know if she had the slightest idea what it was, but she did have it. I gave her that. I gave her a iPad deck that she could plug in and control. Here's my 61. There's the 61 right there. So it is registered. But I want to go back and see if I can. Melodronics. I remember I was into that. That's a pitch shift stretch stuff. Let's just, okay, we've been here. Native access, download. Yeah, we've been here. Okay, this is, I just did this. Let's go down here. Installation, it's not. Okay, Apple Silicon. I think I already did this. Apple Silicon, Intel. See if it looks, see where it's going. Not doing anything. Oh, it just did something. It downloaded something. That the same thing again? Yeah. That's the same thing twice. Okay. I'm looking to see if I can get to the registration window. Order, update, drive, subscriptions. What's this? Subscription. You do not currently have any subscriptions. I want to find registration. Where? If I just bought something, where would I go to? If I just bought something, where would I go to register? What's this? Fix it. Not all of those who wander are lost. Huh. Back to home. Chat with Ralph. I'm gonna see if this, you wanna let me chat. Okay. I want to see if I can re-register my S1 keyboard. I haven't been able to get it to work for the last 2 years. Hope this ain't no AI people. Oh, whoa, look how fast he got back. That's AI. All they sent me was information. Carlton. Let's see if we can highlight this and see if it's, so don't feel like reading.
Hi Carlton, I can help with that. For Native Instruments Control S Series MK3, if it was registered but still asks for a serial number or won't fully start, it often needs the hardware connection service installed and the firmware updated. Please let me know. Exact model. Is it S49, S60? K3? What happens now? Does it show a serial prompt? Stay on the welcome screen, or fail during firmware update? Are you using Windows or Mac? Have you already tried these steps? Install hardware connection service in native access, run the MK3 firmware update, or try a different USB port cable, disconnect other USB devices if it is showing the serial number prompt after registration.
No.
Standard fixes. Open native access. Library. All install hardware connection service.
I guess it is registered.
Control S Series MK3 firmware update, or keep the keyboard connected and powered on until the update finishes if you reply with the exact model and what the screen says. I'll guide you to the right next step. References. https://support.inmusicstore.com/en/support/
Yeah. It did ask me for that serial number for a couple of years. Now it's not asking for a serial number, so it must be registered. But I have a short in the cord. Let's go back here. There's a short in my, not in the cord. The short is in the plug on the keyboard. Because when I'm plugging it in, it's plugged in now. Hold on, let me go. My dryer's not talking to me, but it's saying that something. Oh, my washer machine. Sewing machine. I want to rearrange. Let me see. Where can I put this keyboard? I can set it right next to me, actually. Yeah, I don't need it way over here. I'm going to move this keyboard a little bit closer so I can do some operation. Have you ever heard of the word operation? I want to do some operation. I got all these pain pills all over the place. I got 2 I took out of the bottle a day. I just found this one on the piano. I just found these 2.5. Ran good. 2 all together is 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 4.5 pills here. Advils just sitting here. They don't pay me to say that name. But I think the keyboard is registered. I'm going to get a stand. Let me see. I have a bunch of folding tables. Let's move this. Let's move this S1 over here so we can get some opposition. Opposition. We're going to do some oppositing rating. Yeah. Let me get a oppositing. Serious oppositing. Let me hold on a second. Let me get close out the dryer. Right? Okay. Back shot. Get the clothes out the dryer. Righty. Wait a minute. Second. 1 second. Oh. Ah. Right. That didn't take long, did it? Yeah, I'm gonna get a table, right? Look at this new. I got a new table here, y'all. Way over here. Let me see. My headshot's in the way. Get all the stuff out the way here. Get a better idea of what's going on here. But over here on this table, I got this from the thrift store today, this morning. I don't think I'm gonna put it right here because I can't. There's no way to get up under here. This might be a good looper pedal board, you know? I might can use this as a pedal board outside. Put all my stuff on here. You know? But now I lock it down. Yeah. Lock it down, put it over here. Put it in the corner. I'm gonna put it behind this shelf right here for now. Out of sight, out of mind type of deal. And I do have several folding tables. Let me get one out of the closet. Storage room, not a closet. If you have a studio and you have a closet, it's no longer a closet, it's a storage room. Where is it? This table been in my way all week. Moved it somewhere. Thing been in my way all week long. Now I go to look for it, and I don't see it. Do with that table. I had it in this storage room. All week long I've been going in here. It's been in my way. Now I'm going in here and I don't see it. Behind the door. Nope. Behind here. I must have moved it out and used it for something. Table, if you're able. I have this on a extra long. Then it should be in this store, other storage closet. Here. What's the table? Let's see. Can't be but so many places in this little teeny apartment. Oh, no, not back there. Let me see. Behind here. Huh. It's been in here all week long, every time I went in this closet. Every time I went in this closet, all week long. This table's been in my way. Let me see, I moved it. It might be right in here. All week long I've been going in here, this thing. I said this table in my way. So I must have moved it. Closet ain't but so big. Not behind here. Here. And I'm not going to overexert myself today neither. Huh. What would I use it for? Amazing how that table disappeared. Let me see. Yeah, it's been in my way all week. I've been coming here. Every time I came in this room, I said, man, this table in my way. And I was pushing it. Got on the shelves. Not behind the door. No, not behind the door. I hit some aluminum. Next time I go, oh no, I need that. That goes to my dolly. And it was a little folding table. I think I must have slid it. I slid it in between something to get it out of the way. It's a folding table. Here. She'll be back behind here. Nope. I'll just grab another table. My downtime table. Got my downtime table. Where that thing went? I ain't drank none of my smoothie too since I've been up to y'all. So let me start my smoothie. I usually burn myself out and get up around 7. I think I got up late today. I'm gonna put it right here. Let me get the camera set up so y'all can see everything. Set you right here for a minute. What did I do with that? It's amazing how I lost. Hold on, get it dry. Little teeny folding table, it disappeared. I know it was getting on my nerve all week. Every time I went in the closet, it was in my way. But I don't know where it is now. It's only a small apartment. Okay. Oh, I don't believe I'm looking for the table and it's right here. I used it. I pulled it out yesterday. Duh. I'm looking for, look, the table I'm looking for. table I'm looking for is, I must have this thing backwards or something. This is the table I'm looking for. I have it right here for my mouse. You remember yesterday I took it out? It might have been day before yesterday. That's the table I'm looking for. A little folding table. Duh. It's not real marble. What is it? Nah, contact paper. But it look good though. Nice little table. Huh? It's my mouse table. And it's a folding table. I'm looking everywhere for that thing, man. That's crazy. Looking for something in this right in front of me. And that's how life is too, man. All the time. I remember when I asked my father to bless me. I knew he was going to go home soon. And he says, "You're already blessed." I said, "Whoa!" So, it's my native instruments. I'm going to plug this over. I'm going to put this over here so it's nice and comfortability. Have a little bit of comfortability to you. Yeah, that's right. Squeeze play. I just wanted to come on. And like I said, there's a short in the plug. It's just short in the plug. I want to run this spaghetti, do a decent job on this. Hold on. I can run it from the back. Oh. I'm going into the what they call the front of the Mac Studio. I call it the back. Oh, it came right on. Look. Let me get y'all a little closer here. Get y'all all the way over here. And I can bring you. Well, this thing has a gooseneck. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's on. So for years it would come on and ask for the serial number. I finally registered it, but the software that they have for this is still asking for the serial number. I think I threw it away the other day. Okay, Native Instruments. Let's open up Native SS. I'm gonna dry. The clothes don't want to get dry. I need to just take them out to dry them on the floor. Let the steam get out of them. I'm gonna be catering to the laundry dryer. Oh, so I'm gonna start slowing down too, so I can see if I can pace myself for the rest of the day. Oh, so it's already registered. Just the drivers are not connecting. Drivers are not connecting. What's this? Okay, let's go to the. I have another window here I need to set up too. Real quick, let's set this other window up. Nothing's plugged in. Here's my headshot first. All right, that's my headshot. And screen, all these are for my monitors. That's one monitor, that's on the right side. Okay. And it's my middle monitor. I'm tired too. I'm gonna stop pushing, man. Stop pushing too hard. Getting kind of lightheaded. That's a camera right there. Yeah, that's my camera. Big head in the way. And last screen here. The oblong. Whoops. This screen is not. I'm gonna throw the screen away real quick. Get another one. It don't want me. Oh, there it is. I don't want to show it. I'm not gonna be concerned. I'll keep moving. Keep moving. This one I could do this one so you can see. But like I said, in the morning when I get up and come in here and set these screens up, it takes forever. It takes about 20 minutes to set all this up. I'm gonna leave it here. You can see all 3 screens and me. But yeah, there's native SS. I'm gonna let this run. Native SS over here. Let this run on this window down here. I just want to see if this keyboard is going to do more than. I think you have to route the CCs to. I haven't looked that up yet, but everybody else had theirs coming on, showing the people had theirs running the Ableton. They have it running. I saw a guy running Logic. He went. Oh, one guy hooked his up to his MPC. He hooked the S1 keyboard up to the MPC. So, okay, there's. I don't have all of my hard drives on that. I have S1. There's one more hard drive. 2 hard drives. Let's go ahead and route. See if this is a preference. Studio One, Zion. This the middle one is supposed to be on the main hard drive. Native Instruments. Here. Okay. I'm going to close this and open it up again. It should connect with all of the hard drives. It says repair. Repair all. Sometimes it runs and don't come up red. So it's repairing, supposedly. Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to do here today. I know that I'm registered. No, I see it came up red. Right over here. In this window down here. Native Instruments. Choose another location. Zion Studio. Native Instruments. Where is it? I'm just going to hit open. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with this. I know what they want to confirm. I know these 2 hard drives work good. Some products are found successfully. Confirm one more again. Okay. Reinstall. See if it's doing anything down here. I'm not going to be concerned about this because I know they all loaded. I'm not going to mess with this. Not going to be. 1, 2. Here's 2 Alicia keys. Update. But what I wanted to find was, let's see, the keyboard. It's controller. Let me show you. Let me go over here so you can get up close. No, it's not the main screen. Middle screen. What screen is it? Yeah, that's it right there. Get my lovely headshot in here, y'all. Yeah. Hey. But what I want to find is the controller. Control connect. I'm getting dizzy, y'all. Here's the hardware connection. It says it's installed. I'm gonna reinstall it. I'm sitting here all day. Can't keep doing the same thing all day. Oh, it's thick. Smoothie is thick. Man, that's a thick smoothie. I'm gonna put some water in here. Water it down. I haven't even checked if anybody came in the chat. Well, I bet Matthew been here. Bet you. Matthew. Nope, nobody's been in the chat room. How long I been here, y'all? 57 minutes. I said I only want to make videos with like 8 minutes long. But haven't been able to get this thing to work, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna sign off and come back. Part 3. All right. Be right back. Microphone still in the red too, y'all. I can pull this microphone down a little bit. Be right back.